And finally, we're here for part 3, and this is the finale. This is the DVD finale for part 3, and this next one up, I got the same day with the day the Earth stood still, and it's Yes Man. And basically, this is kind of like Liar Liar. He's always kind of like in a funk. You know, he's always saying no to everything, and then he goes to the seminar recommended by this guy, and the guy's like, oh, you should just say yes to everything. And at first he's kind of like, nah, and then finally he caves into, what's her name? Zooey Deschanel, who has the coolest name in Hollywood ever. And, you know, he says yes to her. Normally he would say no, and it turns out he has a good time and all these good things happen, so he realizes, okay, maybe if I keep saying yes to everything, all these good things will happen, but then, you know, eventually some bad things happen, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth. But, overall, I liked the movie. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. It's definitely worth watching. I don't know if I would buy it. It's definitely a rental for sure, if you like Jim Carrey. I mean, Jim Carrey, I like that he does like these different things. Like he'll come out with comedies, and then he'll come out with like a drama, and then like a mystery, and you know, it's good to have variety. But I always thought that his comedies were, you know, a safe bet. You know, it's like if I feel like if he does something bad, he's like, let me just come out with a comedy and redeem myself a little bit. And you know, I felt like it could have been a little bit better. I felt like he probably could have passed on this, and maybe somebody like Russell Brand could have done this, or like a Dane Cook or something, but because his name's on it, it's definitely going to sell. I don't know if that whole thing I just talked about made any sense at all, but whatever. And I thought it was pretty good. For some reason, like, Zooey Deschanel, shouldn't she like not have bangs once in her life? Like, it looks like she doesn't have them there, but she does in the movie. And I know that's so random and off topic, but she should. And it was pretty good. There's a few cameos. The guy from That 70s Show's in this, and I haven't seen him in a while. But overall, it wasn't bad. I haven't watched the special features. I should, because it looks like they would be pretty decent. And there wasn't anything... Oh, it comes with a digital copy, of course. But, yeah, it was pretty good. The picture quality was pretty cool. And there's a slipcase. You know how I feel about my slipcases. And then, look, it's got a different picture underneath. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open it up, because I never open up my movies. And, here we go. Here's how the disc looks like. This may be a rare thing, so check it out. And it's weird that the bar thing is up there, because I always rip them off during the movies when I watch them. I usually do that during, like, maybe the boring part of the movie. I'm like, let me rip it off. Or sometimes, you know when, like, you peel off the plastic, and sometimes it gets stuck right here in this little edge, or this little corner part. And then, like, I usually, during, like, a slow part, I'll either take off the barcode, I'll try and, like, rip off the paper that usually gets stuck right here. I know it's so random that I'm saying these things, but it's the truth. That's what I do. And, yeah, I would definitely at least rent it. Next up is, for some reason, I was at a BJ's, and for those who don't have BJ's, it's like a Costco. And, was it at BJ's? I think I was somewhere, I don't know, and I saw this movie. I think I was at Brandsmart. And I saw this movie, and I'm like, you know, this would be kind of cool to have in my collection, and I already have it on DVD, but I kind of wanted it. And I went to all these places to see if they would have it, and nowhere really had it for cheap, except for Target had it for $24.99. And I just wanted it, and I haven't even watched it yet, but I just wanted it. And it's The Matrix, and it's the 10th anniversary edition. It's one of those digibooks. That's the word. I couldn't think of it. It's a digibook, and I haven't even opened it yet. It's still in the packaging, so I can't even show you like all the cool stuff that's probably in this. But this movie is amazing. I think it was kind of stupid that before this digibook, to get the original, you had to buy the trilogy. And it wasn't even just the trilogy. It also had the Animatrix and another disc, which was, I think in total had like 15 discs or whatever, and it was like $100. And I'm like, I'm not paying $100. You know, I like Part 2. I like Reloaded and Revisited, but I'm not paying $100 for those two as well. I only really wanted the original on Blu-ray because I knew that one was the best one. And I finally got it, and it's one of those times where like I'm not in a rush to watch it, because even though I haven't seen this in a while, I'm not really in a rush, but if it gets to a point where I have nothing to watch, then I'll open it up and put it on, because this movie plus Blu-ray should be heaven. It really should. And apparently it comes with a 47-page booklet. It's got a bunch of special features, and it's got a picture-in-picture, but I don't think it has it with the cast, or I think it has with the directors. You know what's crazy? I was on this website the other day, and it's, you know, it's written and directed by the Wachowski brothers, and I saw a picture, and one of them's like trying to be a woman. Like, what is going on with that? I mean, it's a bit strange, but they are the Wachowski brothers, so. And this was like their best work, and I know V for Vendetta was good too, but what was up with Speed Racer? Damn, you guys gotta redeem yourself. Let's put out a Matrix 4 and call it like Matrix Fully Loaded. Yeah, that could work. That could work. And finally is a show that I love, and I had the first 2 seasons, and I was gonna wait to get it till they were on sale. And finally Target had it on sale, and this is so far my favorite season of the show, and it's 2.5 Men. And this show is so amazing. I see why it's like the #1 rated comedy. It is just awesome. I love Alan, who's John Cryer. He's so funny. Even Charlie Sheen is hilarious in this. Even the kid, and I can't stand like little kids on shows, but he's actually, I can stand him. And the 3rd disc is the disc you need to check out on this show, because by the 3rd disc, all of my favorite episodes have to do with Candy, which is a girl that Charlie dated at one point. I shouldn't even say dated, but had sex with. And then Alan, you know, goes out with her, and then like, you know, he's in love because she's like this like model type of chick, and like she's always wanting sex, and he's just like, oh my god, I'm in heaven. But she's like 20 years old and he's like in his 40s. It's just the chaos and the hijinks that goes on between those two is just super funny, and you have to, it's mostly they're on disc 3, so you definitely check out all those episodes, particularly the one where him and Candy, they break up, and she goes to live with his ex-wife, and you know, he tries to go back to see her, but then the ex-wife brings home Candy's dad, and then Charlie is dating Candy's mom, and it's like all this stuff, and they're trying to hide from each other. It's just brilliant. And also the Christmas episode, which stars the oldest daughter from Charles in Charge, and she plays like this girl who's she's Alan's cooking teacher, and then it turns out she's like crazy, and like they love her because she cooks, and she keeps feeding them, and then they get all big, and you know, but she turns out to be a little like crazy, and it's just another amazing episode you should check out. I love the show, my favorite season so far. And I mean, that CBS Monday night schedule between Big Bang Theory, How I Met Your Mother, and 2.5 Men is like insane. It's like the best comedies all on one channel on one night, and one's, you know, yeah, whatever. So guys, that's my DVD update. I actually I'm a little behind on this one. I actually have pretty much another DVD update ready for the following 2 weeks that came after this stuff. So I'm gonna try and get these out as quick as possible. So you're probably gonna be like, damn, he's putting out like 10 videos today. But it's just, I'm trying to get these videos out there because I'm going to Orlando and I need some space on the hard drive. So there you have it. Thanks guys for watching. I think I might be bringing back the DVD update, so hopefully that'll make you guys happy. And thanks for watching. Please rate, subscribe, and comment. I haven't said that in a while, so please guys do that. And thanks for